Welcome to the journey of love and light. Gemini, this is your August love reading. This is a reading for the collective, so it may or may not resonate with everyone. But if it does resonate, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video and, considered subscribing to the channel, as it helps the channel grow and gives me a reason to continue to come back and give you these readings for free. So today I'm going to do this reading with these three decks here. This is the Guardian Angels Messages Oracle. This is or actually Tarot. This is the Romance Angels, and this is the Lovers Oracle. So I am going to start first by pulling 4 cards from the Angels Messages, Guardian Angels Messages, and then we'll lay on to those. If you like the way that this reading is, like I said, please, comment down below and let me know if you'd like to have it done another way, or if you have any requests, please submit those down in the comments. I appreciate all of you who have already subscribed to my channel, and those that are new the first time. Again, if this reading resonates, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing as well. So let me get started. I need to take a drink first, and then we'll get rolling. Okay, here we go. The first card out is the 6 of Earth. The next card out is Balance. Then we have the Wheel. Nice, Gemini. Then we have the Empress. Okay. Wow. It's looking good. And this is about love, right? This is love, the love reading for you, my dear Gemini. Oh, and don't forget to stay until the end, because I'm going to pull an Angel Answers card for whatever question you have for your angels. I'm going to pull a card to get their response. So next we have the Romance Angels to layer on top of these cards. And then once I get it all out here, I will, see what the energy is telling me, and then we will dive in. So Gemini, second card here is Reconciliation. Make the effort. Heart-to-heart conversations. Express your love. Okay. And then the final row, we have a message, another message, Sacred Union, and Passion. Wow, Gemini, your month looks pretty good so far, just from a high level. So let's dig into the first row. So with the 6 of Earth, this talks about, equal give and take. And in a relationship that you're both putting in the effort, so that you're not in the situation where you're standing alone. This card here says about charity, generosity, and windfall. So it may be also that right now, even though you would like a relationship that's equal give and take, you might be the one in the position of power, whether you're male or female, and you're the one that's having to be the one that's generous, because maybe you are actually the one that is, going to receive a windfall. But it's about the love here. Like, again, this is a love reading. This is not a financial and career reading. Those are coming up. But this tells me that you have a lot to give, and so if you get a windfall, then give from that overflow. And if that is even like related to your emotions, like if you're super happy and your cup is really full and you're feeling really great, then go share that happiness with this person that you love, or that you would like to be with. But I'm seeing right here, the next card out is Reconciliation. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. Now this could very well be even in a relationship, like a marriage relationship. It could be that maybe things have been rocky, or things haven't been going well in your relationship up until now. But what this is saying is, in August, first week of August, you can expect that kind of the old good love to come back. So even if you're, like I said, even if you're married, but if you're single, this could very well be someone, trying to come back from the past. But, just because it's going to be Venus retrograde, And Venus retrograde, it gives opportunity for, past love. But, if it didn't work out before, make sure that you really remember why it didn't work out before, and don't get, hooked up in a thinking that, things have changed that much if they really haven't. And then here's the message on this. And I haven't read any of these messages, so we're going to read them cold together. And then I will try to decipher them as they relate to, you being generous, and you coming back into center with, somebody that you love, or coming into center with someone that you know from the past. And the reading says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So, Spirit's trying to remind you that if you're really caught up, because, this starting out with kind of a financial card tells me too that you might be spending a lot of time, as an air sign, the Aquarius also had kind of a similar challenge where they're spending too much time focusing on money and not enough on love. And so this is just reminding you to keep this balance in your life where you are, giving, adequate attention to both your personal life, your friends, your family, and balancing that along with whatever you are focusing on outside of those love and meaningful relationships. Because the next row talks about balance. And so again, I'm thinking it could be for you, Gemini, that you're spending too much time trying to make the money, and you're not really in a place of balance in August. At least in the second week, you have the opportunity to really rebalance things out. So make sure that you do things in moderation, that you bring compromise to the table, and that you exercise self-control in challenging situations. Because 1 + 4 is 5, and 5 can sometimes mean a challenge or something difficult. But I see here, if you keep things in balance, look at this. There's this rainbow here. So if you keep things in balance in your life, it's really going to be very happy and very fulfilling. So make sure that you work hard to recognize when you're getting out of balance, and get yourself back in balance, Gemini. With your dual side, that can be a challenge, right? But it does say, the next card out says, make the effort. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So maybe again in this relationship, or in this, whether or not you're reconciling with the current person you're with or with someone from the past, if it's a relationship worth entering into, then it's worth putting the effort into. So like, my dad used to always say something like, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. So the same thing here. If it's worth going into, trying to get into a relationship, then it's worth putting in the effort to make it a good relationship. And then here's another message for you that says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So I feel like this is more for the singles, but it could be, for married people that are like revisiting and reconnecting and rekindling their love for each other. But in terms of a new love here, I see that maybe you've resisted accepting love into your life because you didn't feel like that you were worthy. But Spirit's here saying that you are worthy, and that this that you deserve this happiness and this love that you seek in your life. Ooh, that's a lot. So anyway, so if this is resonating, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let's go on to this next row, my dear Gemini, for the month of August. This is the wheel, and this talks about positive change, that things moving forward in your direction. It's the end of one cycle and the beginning of something new. So it says luck, progress, and change. So you can expect that there's going to be change on the way in your love life. If it's whether it's something that now you're finally opening up to allowing love in your life, or if it's restoring the love that you already have in place and recognizing it more and giving it more attention so that it really flourishes. The next card out is heart-to-heart conversations, and it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So maybe what it's going to take to really move things forward here is for you to have this heart-to-heart, open and honest conversation that allows you to really get things out on the table, let them know how you really feel, and so that they too can really have a chance to speak what, what they're feeling. And then I think through that understanding of one another, it's going to really affect your ability to connect, because the next card out is a sacred union. And it says, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So this is, I mean, I'm jealous, but I'm also got like the chills here for you, Gemini, that you're moving into the place in your life where you're going to be with that one true love. But it's going to require that, in order for you to really reconcile and get things right and get things back in balance, that you really have a heart to heart, with one another. But man, August is going to end on a high for you guys, and you're going to be feeling it, because the first card out is the Empress, and the Empress is about creation and abundance and action and activity and growth and creativity. And it's like the two of you together are going to really birth a new relationship. Some of you may even actually get pregnant and have a child. If you don't want that, be sure and do what it takes to prevent that. But this is a time of creation, a time of new birth, a time of new opportunity. So this wheel moving forward and you having this heart-to-heart conversation is really going to be allowing this relationship to come into its own, is what I'm hearing. And then it says to express your love. It says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you, are feeling like, that you do feel like this is the right thing, and it's all well, and you want to see it go forward in a really good way, and you want to create this new love together, but you're trying to, play this waiting game and have them be the first to say something. Spirit's saying, don't play games. Just express your love. Let them know how you feel, so that the two of you again can be, on the same page, being in balance and in this heart-to-heart conversation. And the last card out, remember I'm going to pull an angel card, so don't jump out if you've stayed this far. Is the Passion card, and it says, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at this time. Enjoy it. So when they say you look so good in love, you've heard that conversation before, that term. Know that in August you are going to look so good in love, my dear Gemini. So I am wishing you so much love and happiness. But let's pull a card from your angels. Be thinking about the question that you had for your angels, and you can make it any question about any topic, although this is a love reading, so if you want to stay in that energy, and Gemini, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't had time to think of your question, you can just put it on pause. But if you are ready to go, here's your answer from your angels. It says, you're ready. You're ready. So whatever your question was about, if you've been uncertain, or you're not sure if it's the time, or whatever, look at that, like that royalty there. You are ready. So, my dear Gemini, I wish you nothing but peace and blessings on your journey of love and light. And until next time.